Hello and welcome. This is Sabasuyi Yoma, and you're watching my We Happy Few playthrough. I haven't seen anything about the game, honestly, besides trailers, so this will be a blind first run. Let's get into it. Interesting they had that turned off by default. I think that's all I need to change. Let's see here. Oh, save box coming soon. Nice. Easy. You are here for a story or two and explore a strange new world. People will be less suspicious of you and will give you plenty of warning before they become aggressive. Ooh, custom. Interesting. Normal. You enjoy a challenge. People will be suspicious of you. Will need to learn the rules to blend in. Hard. You enjoy a good fight in a harsh world where survival is not guaranteed. Satisfying your basic needs will take more effort and time, and people will generally be hostile. Huh. Ooh. Permadeath. Interesting. We'll do this normal first. We'll do another playthrough with permadeath on at a later point. Let's begin. Act 1. Arthur. Happy people have no past. Interesting. I saw subtitles, but could not read them in time. And thus it began. Joy. Huh. Reductor. Huh. Reductor. Huh.
Oh, heavens no.
Probably only allow happy things, I assume.
Oh, God.
Joy pills.
Arthur, where are you? Arthur! Where did you go? Arthur!
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I? Right. Happiness is
Snug as a bug on a drug.
snug as a bug on a drug.
He even said it. I have a feeling this is going to be really trippy. I think I was not supposed to take the drug. Yeah.
Percy! Percy!
Arthur, where are you?
I was trying to read that.
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Ah, nose to the grindstone. You know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party? We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
Arthur, those who remember the past will be doomed to repeat it.
How does she know?
Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card. Nothing wrong with that one.
I shall return shortly. I've returned. I apologize for the delay. Now, where were we? I might need that later. Huh? What? Oh. Kind of reminds me of Bioshock a little bit.
Clive Birthwhistle. You're off at the party, aren't you?
Huh. Somebody didn't take their happy pills.
Well, let's see what Miss Bing thinks of your work now, Clive. Right. No, thank you. Oh, I think not.
That was weird. Damn.
That little shit. He wants my view. Whatever happened to you, Prudence?
Didn't take our happy pills.
I did take them. No, no, leave me alone. I took my joy. I took my joy. No, no, leave me alone. No.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
Well, they talked to each other, and if you took lime before, it could cure the sailors. How do you sailors drink lime juice? Well, you put it in their rum, don't you? They're not going to give up their rum, are they? Even if it tastes a bit limey. And once they were drinking their daily rum with lime juice, they got to liking it. That was called grog.
Something weird's going on here.
That's why we drink them all limey.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out.
That's not a pig. A piano, I mean.
Come on, hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
Go on, give it a big old whack!
Knew it.
You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh, my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Take your joy. Take your joy.
probably a bad time to ask for that raise.
Holy shit.
Got a downer here, haven't we? Put that down! I'll fix you!
You smell gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget it, there's no time.
Happy is the country with no past. Taking a while to load, isn't it? You're probably gonna have to burgle some houses, I'm afraid. What? Okay. Open hatches. Can we fast travel to? Huh. That's interesting. Doctors cannot smell you if you take a certain drug. You can kill time by waiting on benches, except in the village during curfew. It does not make you feel rested. Encounters give you skill points, which can be used to learn skills, just like in real life.
Christ, how far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village.
Did you remember to shave? Did you wash your hands? Did you brush your teeth? I hope you did all these things, but they're not the most important thing. And that is, as we all know, did you take your joy today?
We're back.
Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet. So, let's take a look at today's schedule. What's going on Buying, of course, and wandering hither and thither, and marketing, and talking about the weather, and smiling and laughing, of course. I insist on it. But at 3, I hope you'll all take a quick break for our daily recreational activity. Today we'll, once again, all gather around the telly for a rousing round of Simon Says. So, I wish I could join you, good people. Actually, I will join you. I'll be doing it from this chair. I'll be calling the tune, if you will. Just like every day. I'll be your silent. Except when I'm not. And don't forget, there'll be cake and prizes for all winners, and everyone's a winner, and everyone will be there. So don't miss it. The villagers will break your legs. And then where will you be when Simon jumps like a frog?
Sorry about that, the little one lost her car, toy car. What are these symbols I'm seeing on there? Huh. Visible, not so visible. Not being heard because of radio. Duct tape.
And now, the brilliant new song from
Bobby pins! Woohoo! Bandages. Two bobby pins to make a lockpick. Got it.
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
He's not off his joy. He's lost his plot completely, and he's hoarding all the carrots. And he growls at me when I try to eat mine. I'm going to try to talk sense into him, and then I'm going back to the village. Duty be damned. Huh. Alright, I got 3 bandages, I got a bottle, I got 2 lockpicks. Was this a mistake? It seemed so clever to disappear first, rather than trying to brazen my way across the bridge. After enough joy, they'd forget they'd ever known a Prudence Holmes. Beastly Clive would take my office, and they'd forget anyone else was ever in it. But now that I'm here, I wonder, should I have put my trust in Mr. Kite? And where are his bloody instructions in the abandoned house? Yes, but which abandoned house? They're all abandoned. And how to deal with all these Westrels? My God, they look like something out of Dante. we'd chase someone out wherever they would take their joy, but we never really thought about where they went. I knew we chased them off when joy made them sick, but I didn't know it was here. To starve and weep and remember, I assumed they were sent to the sanatorium. It is a hospital, I suppose. That's what I wanted to believe. We are all complicit. We know nothing. We knew without knowing, and didn't want to remember, so we didn't. My God, I can't wait to get to the mainland. To Mr. James Walt, Chief Engineer, from Robert Uphill, Station 4. He's not off. Oh, I read that one already. Mr. Robert Uphill, Station 4, to Jim Want, Chief Engineer. So that's backwards, okay. 2 days before. After you quit, are you quite certain Teddy's off his joy? Perhaps he merely forgot. You got to look after your mates, man. Have you tried tying a string around his finger? That always helps me. Anyways, I can't reassign Teddy because I haven't got a replacement. All the juniors are off at Scaregrill Gill. Sub-residence has been serving all sorts of connections, and the mountain must flow. I really appreciate your sticking by your post. If you don't do our duty, who are we? But try the string around the finger. I'm certain you will manage the situation. All my best, Jimmy. And here's a letter in what I am almost positive is Clive's terrible handwriting. Alright. Dear Director Byng, one of your employees is a subversive and may be a downer. I overheard him in the commissary telling a friend that he thinks that his job redacting old articles is silly, and what's so scary about the truth, he is very tall and slim with black hair and brown eyes and glasses. I know I should have asked his name, but I am naturally a shy woman, and there it leaves off. A shy woman, are you, Clive? Or just a Nancy manipulative schemer? He really hates you, doesn't he? Miss Bing. Oh, look, Miss Bing has written Clive a letter. Dear Mr. Britwessel, it's so thoughtful of you to suggest how best to rearrange the department. I am always grateful for suggestions from junior staff to how best to do my job as a director. However, I am afraid that it would be I could talk today. Establishing the swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Fortunately, turnover in the department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. In the meantime, I suggest you pop another joy and you'll feel the sunshine on your face, whether you have a window or not. All the best, Victoria Byng, Director. Take that, Clive, you little shit. What are you thinking? What were you thinking? Well, Arthur, you've gone and done it, haven't you? Not only rather practically quit your job, but you're a downer now. The townsfolk will unleash the hounds, or they should, if we haven't eaten them 20 years ago. The rest still do not seem terribly friendly. I hope they aren't really cannibals. Oh God, I'm one of them now, aren't I? I've got to get out of Wellingston Hills. I've got to get over the bridge and off the island, which means I've got to go back into the Parade District, don't I? Which I was just chased out of. Brilliant. Question. What in dog's name were you thinking? A. Answer. Percy. I saw his picture from just before we put them all on the train. God, all the horrible grinding steel and the screams. How he must hate me. Why did I tell the Jerrys I was already 13? They were only off by 10 days. Why didn't I keep my mouth shut and get on the train and get off to Germany with him, like I promised him? I remember. But I promised him that's got to mean something. I've got to go find Percy wherever he is and make sure he's okay. P.S. How long have we been eating rats? Haven't played. Encounters completed. Murders, unlethal kills. Number of attack actions. Number of times NPCs distracted. Most frequently used weapon. Total coins collected. Player deaths. Joy pills consumed. Overdose from joy. Crashed from joy intoxication. Plague contracted. Infection contracted. And healing used. Food poisoning contracted. Huh.
Prudence really did run off. And she ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again.
That's cool. I got clothes out of a toilet. Or clothing scrap out of a toilet.
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
Are you alive?
To him. Or rather, who?
Ooh! Cutscene!
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But have they hurt the city?
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
And when you wake up, somebody will be attacking you. Nope, okay. September 18th. I look into the lights like the doctors ordered. I could swear I see shapes in there moving around like shadows, but made of light. And there's shadows all around, always around the corner. He keeps turning the lights off. Says he wants to save the bulbs. He's trying to make me think I'm going blind, isn't he? How he loves to feel superior. September 19th. Took 2 joys just so I could stay in his ugly face. Why won't it work? Has he swapped them out for something? Paracetamol, jelly beans. Jesus, we haven't had jelly beans since. Have we ever had jelly beans? September 20th. I hate when he talks in a slow, condescending voice like a child. I'm not a child, am I? I don't even know any children. Obviously. Jesus, what's wrong with my joy? September 22nd. There he is, scratching away in the corner. Scratching away in the corner. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Eh, Mr. Gibbon? And then he whooshed off the phonomic tube. He's blaming it all on me. What happened, isn't he? He says it's his muse. I don't believe he's still got a muse with his big mossy teeth. I bet she went on holiday long ago. Was I married once? How did it end? I get an awful feeling in my stomach. I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy remembering. Something is all fucked up about the droid, and he won't send me home. I have to stay here. Duty. Okay, we're almost done. September 25th. I can hear him crunching in the dock. It isn't rats. It's his big mossy teeth. I lie awake and picture squeezing his throat till it turns the color of my carrots. Bloody well still. Okay. He's plotting something. September 28th. Let him try to weasel out of this one. I saw him writing those lies. Reassign me, will he? Off my joy, am I? I'm bloody well tripling up, and he knows it. We've come to the end of the time. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our... That was the other guy. Okay.
Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet.
Locking fast travel hatches will allow you to quickly and safely travel to other unlocked hatches using the underground train tracks. You can also select an unlocked hatch from the map no matter where you are, so long as you're not busy, and be instantly magically teleported to it. Okay. That was cool. Sounding.
The hatch looks shut. I'm gonna need a way to unlock it. There must be a switch in one of these rooms.
I wonder.
Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
Yep, I have to use the hacking thing. He runs pretty fast, don't he?
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
I'm gonna lock him in there. Ha! Not try getting out of there. Better sleep. Damn.
Sleep. The poor man's dinner. I'm a bit thirsty. I better find something to drink. Where's a pub when you need one? There's a pump on Barrow Holm, isn't there?
When you consume food, your maximum stamina increases for a short time. When you're too hungry, your maximum stamina decreases. When you drink, the cost of sprinting is reduced. When you're too thirsty, sprinting costs more stamina. And when ignoring this won't kill you, do try to remember to eat and drink so that you can benefit from nutrition and hydration.
Bridge. I've got to get to the bridge. in the Parade District, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
Oh, damn. What's the other direction? Jumping takes a lot of stamina. Damn. Where am I going? Oh.
I hope this doesn't give me food poisoning.
It most likely will.
I feel awful. I need a Nexamide, or failing that, some tea to make me throw up.
I knew it was going to make him have food poison. Oh shit.
This is for the benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message. I am coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you.
Alright. Should be good now. Woohoo! Wait, what?
A Rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things. I should make some bandages, just in case.
This is very trippy with the nausea.
A crib. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington, Wales? What's on those beds? Oh, God. I'm not the only one remembering the children, am I? Makes sense. They're all off their joy out here. What's on those beds? Oh, God. I'm not the only one remembering the children, am I? A toy tea set. Funny, Percy never played with toys. He didn't like anything that wasn't really the thing it was supposed to be.
What was that I just picked up?
Locked. Aha, but I remember how to make a lockpick.
Wrong button. We'll say game. I thought I picked up an expansion thing. Oh, maybe it was automatic. Ta-da! I guess there was nothing there. Huh.
Maybe I can make some sort of ointment to put on my wounds. Otherwise I'll never feel better.
Keep pushing the wrong button, darn.
They look pretty well buttoned up. I suppose I can wait here till they throw a party for the whole neighborhood. Or find a cleverer way in.
Nice suit.
Thank you. My uncle bought it for me last Christmas.
Anxious to get back home to the village?
Well, I live in the parade.
You won't get past that door. Not without one of them disposable electrical cars that all the bobbies have. And a power cell.
Know where I could mug a bobby?
You're a brave one, aren't you? No. I'll trade you one.
Don't you want to go back home?
Home to all those bastards who chased me out of my house. When they all catch the plague and die. Then I'll go back. There's something I want a whole lot more. Those bastards in that camp over there. With the helmets and the proper weapons. They took something from me. You get them back from me. I'll give you my card.
Sounds quite dangerous, isn't it?
Of course it's bloody dangerous. That's why I'm paying you. Come and find me. In that sort of hamlet over there. We'll trade.
All right. Well, what are they?
My medals. From the war. I won the DSO at Dunkirk. And the Victoria Cross at Ramsgate. Those bastards. They thought it was funny that I still had them. Fucking funny they thought it was. No, I'll need a power cell to fire this thing up. Hooligans stole most of those too.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do. Well, off I go to a camp of robbers. Maybe I can defeat them with my rapier-sharp wit. Heavens alive. It's a bloody fortress.
I thought I had a power cell from before. I guess they took it from me. Oh well. Do I have any money? Oh, I do have 11. Oh wait, I need to have metal bits. Can make me... Yep. No clue why I came up there, but... Who did that? Oh, there's more than one way in, right? Trespassing, eh? Entry forbidden, huh. Just give me a lockpick? Sure, I'll take it. Probably should have saved first. Oh well.
Sally would have loved this. We could never get in here.
Holy shit. What is that?
I guess I have to take that elevator. I hope no one notices.
They most certainly will, especially because you said that. Which is why, if it lets me, I'm gonna save my game. Can you even take the elevator? And thus he died. Holy shit.
Lovely day, Fred.
A lovely day it is. Not many people get this far. It's sort of a test. Someone who gets this far usually puts up a decent fight.
In the arena.
I don't suppose there's some way I could be more useful to you alive.
I don't know. Can you juggle?
Well, I could write a lovely poem. I won a prize in school.
Nah. We've already got a bard. First, put your things in that box. It will leave you there to starve.
What box?
Gird thy loins for the moment of truth, for it is upon you.
I want my stuff back. Give me my stuff.
That was bloody incredible, wasn't it? This is the best.
Win a arena fight with a... Okay.
We've had it leaks. Our newest gladiator comes direct to you from City Hall, according to his wallet. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome warmly Arthur, King of the Parade! Let's see if he can keep blood off that lovely suit, especially his. In the other corner is our two-time winner, Danny Defoe!
Bloody hell! Arthur Hastings? I'm sorry? I don't think I know you. Of course you know me. You got me sacked from the old Corin. I don't remember that. I don't work there anymore. You thought one of my articles was insufficiently original? Danny Defoe! You've lost a bit of weight. To be fair, you did copy my piece line by line. Who gives a shit, Hastings? A newspaper's supposed to make you feel good. Nobody remembers what they read. I don't want to fight you. The feeling is muted. There's only enough food for the winners, see?
Now, lads, choose your weapons. One is quite lethal. The other will just give the other chaps some bad dreams. Up to you.
That padded one doesn't look nearly as effective. How badly do I not want to kill good old Danny? And Danny's picked the lethal one. That's cheery.
Hey, little guy, I've got great odds on you. Don't fuck it up. He's going to come on strong with that lead pipe. You're going to want to block that. Trust your meat! He'll drop his guard.
Here.
3, 2, 1. Let's spice it up, shall we, eh? How about we let the birds have a chance? If you lost your bet on Defoe, now's your chance. much to have a double or quits.
Afraid to fight a girl? Yeah, take it really easy on us. With your help.
It's not a lovely day. Not lovely at all.
Head off. King of the
Can't we just agree to disagree?
Arthur, you are free to go. It's been a real pleasure having you over. Catch you later.
That was weird. My thing's about to break, it looks like.
Let's all wish him well on his journey.
I've got a sinking feeling. Oh God, these aren't... Oh God. There's some sort of vent. I wonder if I can pry it loose. I'd need a jimmy bar. I don't have a jimmy bar. What? Can I find stuff to make one with?
I don't want to use those, I want to use the bandages, so...
Bobs of metal, aren't I?
They don't have any metal. Oh, there's a Jimmy.
I suppose now that no one is actively trying to kill me, I ought to be on the lookout for a motoline dispenser. That chap at the bridge said I'd need a power cell, and his war medals. I better figure out how to get rid of him real quiet
You're not
like.
the bloody hell, are
Definitely
you?
not. I want a crowd.
So get out!
Oh boy. Let's try that again. Okay. Is it ever gonna load? Hey, sweetie. Man, load times forever. Why is it brighter?
It's nothing personal.
What was that?
Laying on to get on.
Please don't struggle.
And now,
What the hell? What was that? There we go. Motoline. Pure resublimated dimotoline. The fuel of the future now. What am I doing? Well, I think that's everything I had when they jumped me. Guess I can go to that hamlet and give that chap his medals, and he'll give me the card I need to cross the bridge. If I crouch, I bet I can disappear into those bushes.
What was that?
What the hell?
You hear that?
Please just lie down.
Leave my friend alone! Sleep! Dream! Face just... Dad!
Do we really have to do this? It works. I feel loads better. Percy was never wrong about a thing like that. Oh, God. It smells awful in there.
No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once. So I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. My mother always told me that I had a splendid voice. In fact, I sing in opera if they give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I would be his star. He said, come down and sing for me, and I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once. So I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months.
Oh, that's a bit risky. Look what happened to Goldilocks.
My mother always told me that I had.
Well, that's terribly romantic, isn't it? They had each other until the end. I should have gone with him. Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub. Oh, bother. I hope Mrs. Hudson feeds Sparky and doesn't eat him. This ought to be pretty clean, unlike in the village where they spike it with joy.
Jesus. Oh my God.
I don't know whether to think about him in the present tense or the past tense. It occurs to me that the locals may not be all that welcoming. Oh dear, let's try not to get killed, shall we?
Hello? Anyone out there?
Are you a tourist? You're dressed like one.
Shit.
Slumming it, are we? Must be nice to have a closet.
Over here! Over here! Do you want to get thrashed?
God, you're new here, aren't you? From the parade?
Yes. Well, how could you tell?
Yeah. I'll tell you how to survive your next 5 minutes, and in return, you'll give me your socks.
Well, that's outrageous.
Your funeral.
Why are they so angry?
Because that suit you're wearing reminds them of all the jolly, proper, decent wellies who drove them out of their homes in the village. And now we're all cold and tired and starving to death. You better get a nice sharp rock and rip that to shreds.
My uncle gave this to me for Christmas.
Or they'll rip you to shreds.
Shit. I hadn't thought there would be so many.
Yeah, it's like the latest groovy nightclub, isn't it? People get a bad batch of joy, and it like flips a switch, and they can't take joy anymore. So they get chased out of the village. Been a lot of bad batches lately.
So what happens if I rip up my suit? They invite me over for tea and biscuits.
Then they really won't give a damn what you do, so long as you don't take things that don't belong to you. Or go up and punch someone in the nose. Now you can survive the next 5 minutes. Cheerio!
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. I never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes. I don't think my suit is decent anymore. I could wear it around the garden district, but proper folk will have me pegged for a wastrel.
I suppose he's just another rotten downer like us.
Welcome to the bloody garden district.
I got your medals.
Thank you. You don't know what these mean to me. To know that some of us fought. To know that I fought. You're probably too young to remember. We stood tall in those days. In 42, we threw them back into the sea. Then they came back in 43. It weren't the same.
I hate to be a bother, but the card to get across the bridge?
Right. Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. Forgive an old man his memories. Well, good luck.
I've got this key card, and I can power up the gate with the power. A safe. I suppose if there's something valuable in this house, it ought to be in here.
Strange how everyone looks the same.
Are you all right?
Watch out for the ones with the plague. They look sick, but then they suddenly become wild dogs.
I lied for you today at 4:15.
That's not good, Percy. You're rubbish at lying.
I was a good liar today.
Who did you lie to?
Mrs. Boyle,
Mrs. Boyle came here?
her face was all red, and her voice was like Mum when she's angry. And I thought that you would ask me why she's angry.
Why was she angry?
I decided that she was angry because you were up in the tree next to Sally Boyle's bedroom window last night at 8:15 p.m.
Oh, bloody hell. What exactly did he say?
I told her that I was in the tree.
Oh, Percy, that's very bad.
No, Arthur, it's brilliant.
Why is it brilliant?
She won't make me be in trouble because I'm slow.
You didn't have to do that.
She told me not to do it again, so I promised I wouldn't.
Thank you.
I love you, Arthur.
I love you too.
They have goss in the wings, just like in the books. But books don't tell you about their teeth.
How are you holding up?
Watch out for the ones with plague. They look sick, but then they suddenly become wild dogs.
I'll be back in a jiff. Bloody hell, I've forgotten about the revolvers. If I go through without taking my joy, I'm gonna get spanked. I better run like hell when it lets me out. Oh dear. One bridge down, and I'm off to the train station. Oh. This is where we hang them, isn't it? They broke into the police station, tried to burn the register so the Germans wouldn't know which kids to take. We didn't want the Germans to be angry, did we? We were so scared, or maybe just so tired, so we hanged them to encourage the others. I wonder if we'd made the Germans take the kids by force instead of bringing them down to the station singing London Bridge, if things would be different now. Oh. I hope that's the worst thing I remember. Says the chap heading to the train station. Oh, what lovely memories awaited. For me there. At least I can get on the train tracks there and get the hell out of town. No, I just need to find the train station. I want to be able to see it from a distance. At least there are flowers out here.
Sometimes you just have to eat rotten things. That's life, isn't it? Mum, Dad, I've come home.
And here we are. Not quite as grand as it used to be. Of course, there hasn't been a train since the germs left. Still, the tracks go from here all the way to the bridge, and then across the river. And then all over Britain.
What are we going to do if there isn't food? Will you shut it? I'm trying not to blow myself up.
Hey, look up your board bags, I'll piss in your corpses.
We're coming for you greedy bastard!
Go eat a banger, you leaky scunner!
You're done hoarding all the bee meat. Jesus Christ. I haven't been in here since.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Oh, what did...
You can't kill all of us!
Oh.
What's done it? He's got blood on his hands!
Supper's over.
Ow! Plywood and paper mache! Plywood and paper...
What have we come to? Just relax. Don't question it.
Supper's over!
Now we see the violence inherent in the system. How do I get down to the tracks?
Not your bloody birthday. It's time. You can't kill all of us.
Why are we doing this to each other?
Ah, that's how I get down. Right. Now I just have to find the tracks and walk on out of Wellington Wells.
I'm so sorry, Percy. I should have got on the train with you, like I promised. The rule was if a kid was a day over 13, what could I do? You could have kept your mouth shut, Arthur, and not told them you were 13. That's what you could have done.
I'd go with him.
And you are too old to go to Germany, are you not?
Please, no! He can't take care of himself.
Bloody Bobby. I told him I wanted to board even if I was 10 days too old, but we don't make the rules anymore, Mr. Hastings. I shouldn't have told him they got my birthday wrong. Don't even know why I did. Should have just kept quiet and got on the train. Bloody hell. There's been some sort of cave-in. So much for walking down the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge. What the fuck do I do now?
Oh, look, it's a little lost lamb.
Where's Bo Peep?
Eating her curds away, I bet.
That's little Miss Muppet, you muppet.
Can we pound him now?
Yep.
Sorry. Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you. Bloody hell. That's Ollie. Ollie!
Come for me, have you?
Ollie! I'm Arthur!
You won't get me! You won't get me, you bastards!
Ollie! No! It's Arthur!
Bloody murdering wastrels!
You've gone mental!
I'll save you, Margaret!
I'm your old neighbour, Artie!
Always lying!
Little Artie!
Artie's gone, they took him away!
Ollie, no! They
You're
didn't!
lying! You're a wastrel!
Ollie, it's Arthur!
Well, why didn't you say that before?
Oh my God, Artie.
Little Artie.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Watch your mouth, laddie. What would your mum think? I thought they took you away.
No, they had my birthday wrong.
What?
Sorry?
No, of course not. No, you've got it all wrong. That was Jack turned you in and I what tried to save you.
Right.
I remember now. You came back. From the station. The only one.
You don't think they hurt him? Percy?
The Germans aren't animals, you know. They just wanted to make sure we stay quiet. And we did. Spot of tea?
That's very kind of you. I'm not thirsty.
That's right, Margaret. We have to run after water.
I have to find him.
Any idea where he might be after all these years?
Not really. I know I have to get out of Wellington Wells. I thought I could take the train tracks to the bridge.
Aye. The only way to the Britannia Bridge is the train station and the parade. And good luck getting into the parade. You could stay here. Remember when you and Sally used to stay with me? When the... But it's young Artie. Meg, you remember Artie, don't you? No room at the inn for young Artie? No. You're right. You're always right. Sorry. Margaret says it's best if I keep to myself.
Oh. Sorry to bother.
But... Margaret thinks we could help each other.
Really? Brilliant.
There's a warehouse in the old German camp. We could burgle it.
The Victory Memorial Camp? Where all those Home Army chaps run around practicing stabbing people with bayonets? What do you want me to do there? Run around yelling, "Here I am, shoot me," while you go in under the wire?
There's a thing I need from their warehouse. If you help me, I'll get you out of Wellington Wells. I just need you to turn off the power in the camp.
And this isn't going to get me killed.
Don't be a great girl's blouse. I'll meet you at the bunker after dark. Don't worry about the sentries on the bridge. I'll make sure they get a good night's sleep. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Shall I just show myself out then? Ollie? I don't actually know the way out, you know. Fog's probably starting to roll in about now. did I want to be when I grew up? I can't remember. Isn't that awful? I've always liked you, actually. Look, it's not you, it's me. Can I just borrow this? I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke.
You two bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose.
Just,
Elephants.
watching the day go by.
Creatures most of the time. And they get along just fine with their man who writes. He's called Bumble. But when they're in heat, you have to chain them up. And this one, they got loose. And there's my movement chasing off in exactly the wrong direction. And the elephant runs into the market and starts eating peaches. And the coolie tries to stop him. And the elephant steps on him something horrible, mashes him right into the mud, and skin comes off his back. No fucking civilians! I have to kill you now.
Christ, I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
Attention all personnel. Any soldier interested in planning next year's
Arthur! Arthur? You get down from that tree before I chop it down.
Do you know why they're registering us?
The Germans love their lists, that's all.
They're taking us away on a train to Germany. You know about it, don't you?
Who told you that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you all know about it, just not the kids.
Look, they've got cows there. It's not going to be powdered milk. They might even have chocolate.
Oh, chocolate makes it all better.
They've got tanks, Arthur. Or haven't you noticed? How are we supposed to argue with tanks?
I don't want to go to Germany.
It's only for a little while, I think.
I don't want to be a hostage.
Calm down. Let's have some tea.
Oh, all right, I'll come down. I think I might be stuck, actually.
Do you ever wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence, inside the dump. You just have to get in here, get the key, and cut the power. Then, sneak out into the darkness while I rob them blind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
How do I cut the power?
The General keeps the keys in his desk.
Do you want me to break into the General's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
Ollie's sleeping potion for those chaps on the bridge. Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate.
And the bad news is, Eddie, you changed with Tommy. Harry, you changed with Reg. I'm going to make officer. You'll see. What if they never come back? Day, sir. Day for it, sir. Righto, sir. Who's there? Very good, sir. Day, sir. Day for it, sir. Righto, sir. Very good, sir. Day, sir. What's that? Who goes there? Who's there? Who goes there? What's that? Day for it, sir. Very good, sir. They're bombing us again! Good. Go back! They're here! They're back!
Just lie down. All right, here goes. Papier-mâché. We took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated safely. Attention all personnel. Any soldier interested in planning next year's Victory Garden should talk to Corporal Elstree at mess.
What if they never come back?
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
Attention all personnel. If you find any plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated safely.
I can't go, Percy. I feel terrible. I keep wanting to throw up, but I never quite can.
But we're supposed to tell... We're supposed to tell the scouts about the plants across the river.
Actually, you're supposed to tell the scouts. Well, I nod sagely.
I can't hear you.
You're not sick, Percy. Just go and tell the scouts about the plants.
I can't talk to them.
Do you think they're going to be nasty to you without me?
No.
Well, I'm vomiting.
I want to make my brother some tea.
Are you going to just not show up? Alright, look. I'll phone them. Just remember to turn the flame off this time. Alright?